Hi guys, we're back again. This is Jamie from Studio DNA here with Braylin, and today I'm going to show you a couple easy quick tips on how to tease your hair. Okay, so it's perfect because Braylin has a lot of layering in her hair, starting with a lot of shorter pieces, progressing to some length in the back. She wants to see a lot of volume on top today, which can be translated into a ponytail. She can leave it down, she can braid over it, anything you want to do, but teasing is a good basis for a lot of hairstyles. So since she wants volume mainly on the top and the crown of her hair, all I'm going to be needing today is a lightweight hairspray, some clips, and a nice fine-tooth teasing comb. So I'm just going to establish where we want to see the volume on her head. Everything wants to be balanced. You don't want to see something that's too far forward or too far back and make her head kind of seem distorted in a shape. So we'll kind of check her profile also, turn her in this direction, and as you can kind of see, the roundness of her head dips off around right here. So that's where you want to see most of your volume. So I'm going to come around, I'm going to take my comb, kind of section out where I want to see that teasing. Nothing too far forward. So this is going to be mainly the area and space that I'm going to be working with. Not too much, just the right amount. I want to start in the back of where I want to see my volume and work towards the front. So this is why you're going to need some clips. So you're going to start with your first section, maybe about 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch thick. Clip the rest out of your way. We're going to pick that back up. This is actually a great place to make some volume for Braylin because she has 2 cowlicks on the top of her hair, which like to split her hair in different directions. So this is going to help control it and guide it in one unified direction. So if you have a little bit of finer hair, the lightweight hairspray is great to hold the tease in place. So I'm going to hold it back a couple inches and just lightly mist it. You can always add more product. You can't take it out unless you wash it. And if you have a couple hours a day to keep washing your hair and starting over, then go ahead. But start with a little bit and work up. I'm going to hold her hair a little bit tight, forward over her head, and I'm going to use my teasing comb. I'm going to start about 1 inch or so above her scalp, push down, and pull out. So you're going to watch me kind of repetitively push down and pull out. This is like a lacing technique. This is going to lock the tease together in her hair. So there's like my first section of the volume to build out. So with teasing, you can always remove a little bit, so you want to start with a little bit more. So since I've teased this section, it might seem already perfect, but I want to build on it. I can always comb through the ends to release some of that teasing, but this is a great way to have a good, strong foundation. So I'm just going to progressively work forward on the head. Straight back section, keeping this clean and out of the way. Grab a little bit more hairspray and lightly mist. Push down, lace out. Next section. And what I usually like to do when I come to the round of the head is I might pick up a small piece from the side and tease into that. So as it falls over, it kind of waterfalls over the rest of the hair to create volume not in just one place, but around the round of the head. I'm gonna pick up a small piece from this side also. Add a little bit more spray. Make sure you get that side. Smooth out your ends. And always double check and see how you're coming, because you might have taken a section, it might start to look good once you've already reached a certain point. So I'm starting to like that, but I am seeing splits on the side of where I took my sectioning. So what I'm gonna come do, Come in on that side section, like I said, and we're gonna lock and connect all our teasing in together. So we're gonna take a workable section, nothing too big. This is the best way to hide the teasing. There's nothing worse than walking around and seeing the back of a girl's teased head on the street. So take some smaller workable sections. That's why you have your clips. Keep everything clean. I'm just gonna tease a little bit on the side. The side pieces are a little bit smaller. You don't wanna have a big balloon head. So we don't need to necessarily take quite as much hair on the side as we do on the top. And adding the right amount of volume to the hair can actually help a face appear a little bit slimmer because you're elongating the shape of the face. But if you build too high out on the sides, you're adding more of that weight that no one really wants to see. So we're just going to be a little cautious on the sides just to build it the right way. See how that uniformly lays. That lays a little bit better, less of a part. So we're going to come on this side and do the same thing. Okay, so now that we've established our nice volume and our tease on top, you want to finish your look off. So you don't want to see any teasing, any pieces sticking out, and you want your ends to be smooth. So you're going to hold your volume with one hand and take a comb with the other, or a brush, whatever you have for your tools. I recommend a comb just because it's a little bit finer and can get in there and release a lot of that teasing tension. Perfect. All right, ladies, so there you have it. That's how you do a nice, simple, perfect tease. Like I said, great foundation for any hairstyle, whether it's down, bun, twisted up, braided, whatever you need to do. Uniform, not too big on the back, not too big on the top. And all we needed was a comb, some hairspray, and a clip. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks again for watching. This has been Jamie with Studio DNA and Mahalo. If you have any other questions, send your request to request@mahalo.com. Or if you'd like to be a super hairstylist, hit me up on Facebook or Twitter. I'll see you next time.